We talked about Amazon Ethnic instance types, but you're all probably wondering, how much is this going to cost me? Well, don't fret. For Ec2, we have multiple billing options available. The most widely known option is called On Demand. This means you only pay for the duration that your instance runs. This can be per hour or per second, depending on the instance type and the OS you choose. Even better, no long-term commitment or upfront payments are needed. Most customers typically use this option when they get started. This makes it possible to spin up servers, play around, test out workloads. It's all self-service. This helps you figure out a baseline for your average usage. Using that average, you can start to explore other pricing options, like the next one, savings plans. Savings plans offers lower Ec2 prices for a commitment to a consistent amount of usage. This is measured in dollars per hour for a 1-year or 3-year term. This can provide savings of up to 72%, which is pretty significant. In fact, it can lower prices on your Ec2 usage, regardless of instance family, size, OS, tenancy, or AWS region. Additionally, it applies to AWS Fargate and AWS Lambda usage. Those are serverless compute options that we'll cover later. Another option is reserved instances. These are well suited for steady-state workloads or ones with predictable usage. They offer you up to a 75% discount compared to on-demand pricing. You qualify for a discount after you commit to a 1-year or 3-year term. There are also 3 payment options: all upfront, where you pay for them in full when you commit; partial upfront, where you pay for a portion when you commit; and no upfront, where you don't pay anything at the beginning. The next option is spot instances. These make it possible to request spare Ec2 capacity for up to 90% off of the on-demand price. The catch here is that AWS can reclaim that instance at any time. However, you do receive a 2-minute warning, so you can save your progress. And you can always resume later if needed. So, make sure your workloads can tolerate being interrupted if you choose spot instances. And finally, we have dedicated hosts. These are actual physical servers that customers can reserve for exclusive use. No other customer's workloads can share the server. This isolation use case is ideal for security-sensitive or licensing-specific workloads, like Windows or SQL Server. This is because you have control over instance placement and resource allocation. This helps with meeting certain compliance and regulatory needs. With the variety of Ec2 pricing options available, you can choose the most cost-effective solution based on your usage patterns. This helps you to balance flexibility, cost savings, and specific workload needs.